Hey guys, welcome to Sri Lanka. We're going to be traveling across the island for the next 2 weeks, so join us.
This time we did it a little differently. We got a tuk-tuk and we're going to be driving it across the country. So, want to ride with us? So what brought us to Sri Lanka? I was actually asked this by an immigration officer upon arrival, and I proceeded to say that when I was little I used to watch a lot of cricket, and he said, so cricket brought you to Sri Lanka? And I said, no, it was the crab curry. So what brought you to Sri Lanka?
Actually, I've heard a lot about the people here. They seem very warm and friendly so far since we've been here. So the people, the food, definitely the cricket is a bonus. I also watch a lot of cricket, and we're just looking forward to a different experience. And yeah, Sri Lanka seems to be the happening place right now.
So what a lot of people don't tell you is that when you land in Sri Lanka, you don't actually land in Colombo, you land in Negombo. And we decided to put up here for 3 days and just explore what Negombo has to offer. So we decided to stay at the Udawalawe Hotel, and it's such a beautiful little place. It's a quaint boutique hotel, and what we absolutely love about it is that the people are so friendly and hospitable, and we also find that it's a very comfortable stay. So they have all the amenities that you need for a very comfortable stay. We've been enjoying ourselves. The food here has been sensational. We actually chose a full board stay, so we've been having all our meals prepared fresh. We tried a couple of the Sri Lankan dishes today. We opted for a full board stay, and what that means is all your meals and drinks are included in your plan. Yesterday itself, we tried some beef and mashed potatoes, crispy fried chicken, pan-seared fish, and we even tried some local beers.
So this is the local Lion beer that you have here, Lion Lager. I think we have one of these in Zimbabwe, but obviously not the same. 4.8%. Well deserved after that trip. Happy Friday, guys. Cheers. Noreen, what did you go for? Carlsberg?
So lighter on the alcohol. I think it's a good start to the trip.
Okay, cheers.
We'll build momentum as we go.
All right.
If you want to book a stay at Udawalawe Hotel, you can just proceed onto their website, and there's a booking system there that you can utilize to book directly with them.
And also, have you seen the pool behind me? It's amazing. Olympic-sized pool. It looks very inviting. I'm going to jump in right after this. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. It's called Riding with the Rana. So all of our information about our travels are there. So check you guys on the other side.
See you online.
Peace. We're at a place called tuktukrental.com. Yes, believe it or not, we are going to be renting a tuk-tuk for our time here in Sri Lanka. So 2 weeks of lots of fun in the sun. They're going to show us how it's done. I'm going to learn how to drive it shortly, so I will talk you through it. They're a super professional company, and it's been seamless from beginning to the end. So I'll talk you through it in a minute. Let's go and check out how this all happens. I'm super excited.
Come back, you'll have a chance to ask some final questions of some of our staff here, and then you'll do a final inspection of your vehicle, and that will take around 10 minutes. Good luck.
I see.
Just give it some.
Little bit. Okay.
And next, press the brake and put the handbrake. Let's see. Push
Okay.
it up. Really slowly. At the same time, give you big.
Okay.
Also change the technology like
Okay. And then,
yes, same like a car. You can't leave the clutch like this.
okay, now
Now
clutch
press the
in,
brake, handbrake, turn it of the handbrake.
handbrake off.
Yeah. At the same time, little bit. Don't press the brake. Yes. I think you can drive on the main road.
Yes.
That's the main road.
Okay.
It's a true test. He keeps saying slow down. He does tend to be a bit heavy-footed there, doesn't he, Arms?
No.
$1, $2? What are you selling? Is it prawns?
Where from? First time Sri Lanka.
Yes, first time in Sri Lanka. For about over 2 weeks, yes.
Now going to the which place?
Now going to Kandy. Yes.
I like it. I will come to tuk driver.
You're a tuk-tuk driver?
I have tuk.
Oh, that's wonderful. I really like your hat.
Thank you. Australia.
Yes. Do you support Australia?
Yeah. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. What's your name?
Sabdas.
Sabdas?
Yeah.
You're a very jolly man. Very happy man. Yes. Nice to meet you. You're selling fish?
Yeah.
How much you selling?
He is no speak the English.
Oh, no English? Okay. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
So what you see right now is a standard Sri Lankan rice and curry. What we generally have is a white rice, but in this case it's a yellow rice. What we do is we add a little bit of turmeric to the rice to make it more vibrant in terms of color. So this is a chicken kurma, or in most cases it's a Sri Lankan chicken curry. And then you have the dal curry with a bit of fried onion sprinkled over it as a garnish. Then there is the tempered potato. Very tasty, very rich in flavor. And the other dish you see here is brinjal moju. It's basically stir-fried aubergine, condiments. Best is to mix a bit from everything, mix it up, and then enjoy it.
Sounds incredible. So it's really tasty and flavorful. There's different depths of flavor, and I think obviously the fried shallots, they have some herbs that they use to cook that go on there. They definitely add to the complexity, but overall, really spicy, right up our alley.
Top of the morning to you guys. How you doing? So today is our last day here in Negombo. We've been staying at Olanro Hotel. Everyone has been fantastic. Our room is beautiful, it's comfortable, the bed is amazing, and we're just gonna go down and grab some breakfast this morning. We're trying some Sri Lankan options. First time I've actually had Sri Lankan food. After that, we're gonna go and check out a place called Iso Prawns, a restaurant actually, and they have a couple of branches in Sri Lanka which we'll probably try out during our stay here. And looking forward to some awesome seafood and a fun day with you guys. So let's get it started, but first, some much needed coffee.
So this morning we're trying a typical Sri Lankan breakfast, and it consists of dal, fish curry made out of seared fish, pol roti, string hoppers, and what we call sambals. It's a mix of fresh red chilies with coconut. It's quite spicy. We're gonna wash that down with a glass of mixed juice.
So right behind me is Iso Prawns. They've won numerous awards for being one of the best seafood places in Sri Lanka. So we're gonna go in and order some good stuff. Join us for lunch, guys.
So we're here at Iso Prawns in Negombo, and we've been quite excited. We've heard a lot about this place. We're obviously prawn crazy, so we've just placed our orders. We're gonna go with the tempura prawns. So these are the tempura prawns, served with the wasabi mayo.
Rich, light and crispy batter, deep fried till golden brown. Perfect for the two of us.
Okay, I'm gonna move on and show you guys what we're doing for mains. Right, they have this combo option.
Wowza, guys, look at that. Look at this guy. That looks absolutely stunning.
So here we have our tiger prawns with a mango foam, and it's served together with a milk rice. It's called kiribat, and that comes together with a coconut dipping sauce.
And here's my dessert, guys. I went with the banana spring rolls with some ice cream on the side and noreen.
This is buffalo curd with kittul treacle. It's a quintessential Sri Lankan dessert. It's thick, creamy buffalo milk curd with a natural tangy richness, which You see at the top there comes through the palm sap syrup, so it adds a deep smoky caramel sweetness.
Not sure if you guys know, but Sri Lanka was previously called Ceylon, and Ceylon is one of the brands of tea that comes from here. Pretty famous, and right behind me is a tea shop, and there's obviously a lot of them in the country. In the mountainous areas is where they grow the tea. It's a little bit cooler, the soil is a little bit better. So let's go pop inside the store and see what teas they're selling today.
White tea
Yes.
is very good and very healthy.
White tea.
But it's not color as a white tea. Color is a black color, but it's very healthy because it's low caffeine.
It's all grown in Sri Lanka?
Yeah, it's all grown in Sri Lanka. And white tea and silver tips, same plant. Different is this one tea leaves, that one is a tea buds.
What is your favorite tea, brother?
My favorite tea is a silver tips and
Okay.
and after that sometimes I try to white tea.
White tea, okay. And what are the benefits of drinking these teas?
And so benefits is the like some you can use energy some teas.
Uh-huh.
You can hard time you can use your tired time. You
Okay.
can use the white tea. After that
Yes.
you can calm. The one you can morning drinking and you can
Yes.
use,
Energy, right?
like you fresh.
Yes, yes.
You can say also L also say you are hard time you are and you tired time you need to try fresh you can drink a L.
Ella tea.
Yeah. L is a light tea.
Okay.
It's
And,
area wise tea.
and this,
Ella, yeah?
Yeah.
Near Nuwara area.
Yeah, nearby Nuwara area, not nearby.
Nearby, it's quite far.
Far.
and this one is from Kandy.
Candy, yeah, it's a candy. It's
Okay.
a medium strong.
And this one is good for energy or relaxing?
No, it's like real energy. It's, you know, it's you anytime you can drink a tea.
Uh-huh.
That's a refreshing.
You feel energetic.
Yeah, with hot water. That's a reason.
Okay.
If you want to calm, you want to drink is a white tea or silver tips.
So I've gone for the green tea and the one with the rose petals because it smells divine and it's also relaxing.
And you know, you need to relax.
You think I need to relax? Maybe.
They agree.
No,
They
must
agree
be.
with me.
No, must be.
Trust the husband.
Yeah.
So 2,350,
$7.8.
$7.8.
Yeah, so if you're here in Negombo, this is a beautiful shop and you can come and have a lovely chat with the people that work here.
What's the name of your shop, brother?
It's a Ceylon Kisses, our shop.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello guys, so just had lunch at Iso Prawns. Everything was fantastic. Wow, the crab, the prawns, the service, everything amazing. Just trying to walk it off here on the beach. This beach is like literally behind the restaurant. Nice sand, very clean. Just spoke to a gentleman about cricket. One of my favorite sports as a kid growing up. First being golf, second being cricket, third being hockey. So yeah, just taking a walk, taking it easy, having a Sunday stroll. So you say from South Africa your favorite is A.B. de Villiers.
Yes, because
Okay.
even when I'm child, I support for the NC cricket.
Yes, Ansikronio is a captain.
That's one of all-rounder in the world. I think first all-rounder in the world, NC cricket.
Okay.
So maybe fast bowler, good batter.
Yes,
NC cricket.
100%. You're right.
Because one of guys like a Krishna,
Nance Kluzna.
he is a oh my God, he's take a bet for like heavy, too much heavy. In the
Exactly.
world, heavy bet play
Yes.
Krishna.
You are right.
Second Afridi, third Sachin Tendulkar.
Sure.
I'm following the cricket. I'm a football like
I can see you're a cricket
yeah,
lover.
yeah.
Yes,
I'm
me too.
I'm a fast bowler.
You know,
Left-
same,
left arm.
same. But I'm right-hand.
I'm left arm fast bowler.
Okay.
But for hard ball softball.
Ah, right, I
I
see.
play hard ball.
Yeah, same.
I like to watch for the cricket.
Very
How
nice.
long? So how many days?
We will stay here for 2 days.
Start today.
Start 2 days ago.
Okay.
Yes. Then tomorrow we will go to Kandy.
Bus or taxi?
I rent a tuk-tuk.
How do you feel?
I feel wonderful. Never done it before, so happy to do it.
Because good journey.
Yes, exactly.
Like
Take it slowly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
like a scooter.
Yes.
You are originally from Africa? You are
From,
originally
you know what, I was born in Zimbabwe,
Zimbabwe,
which
yeah.
is neighboring country to South Africa.
Yeah.
And then when I was 18, I moved to South Africa.
Okay.
Zimbabwe also used to play cricket. You used to have like Alistair Campbell, They used to have grant flower, Kandy
And
flower.
the flower.
You know,
before,
right?
Before, yeah,
Yes,
I
those
know,
are the good
yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
Now also
Now
say like Sri Lanka, terrible.
Because Zimbabwe before tough team.
Yes.
Tough team.
Yes.
Now is, I think, I don't know.
Oh, now worse than Afghanistan.
Because I never watch of cricket. I don't like now cricket because it's so boring for me. Because my country team is lose everything.
Yeah.
That's why I lose. I never see the match.
Lose
again.
interest, yeah.
Yeah, never like because every day losing. So I'm too boring for the kid.
Nice to meet
your
you, sir.
girlfriend.
My wife.
Your wife. Sri
That.
Lanka Chopra. Oh, nice name. I'm Shan.
Nice to
sir.
meet you.
Amit. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure, sir.
Good morning. It's a brand new day full of possibilities, and we are making our way through to Kandy, where we will be spending the next couple of days. We left quite early this morning from Negombo at the crack of dawn. We saw a beautiful sunrise. We're doing something we've never done before. It's such a unique and fascinating way to see a country. It's like seeing it in slow motion. We're gonna be headed to Kandy. That's where we'll see you guys next. We're looking forward to sharing more of these tuk-tuk rides with you guys. So stay tuned and come along for the ride.
Hello guys, so we just had like a 4-hour journey from Negombo to Kandy. Just arrived and it's a bit early to check in, so killing some time grabbing some snacks at this really nice place here. He has some very authentic food inside there, super cheap, like 200 rupees per plate, and it looks delicious and very clean as well. So welcome to Kandy guys, let's have some food and recharge after our first tuk-tuk ride of the trip. Really not bad, 4 hours. They say you should go around 40 kilometers an hour. Maybe I was doing a little bit more, but I didn't get stopped by any traffic police. So don't worry, let's go and have some food. Hello.
Hello. Good, how are you?
Fine.
Is this Teva house?
Seva, yes.
Okay, where do we park?
Inside all this place, we have breakfast store.
No, we're staying.
Oh,
Yes.
good, easy.
Okay. Okay.
It's gone.
So we just showered up, feeling cute. Our room is even cuter. It has spectacular views. We're gonna have some tea now. I'm gonna make us some tea. Say hi, baby.
Hi, baby.
Let's have tea. So fun fact, Sri Lanka is actually known for its tea. It's very well respected throughout the world. It grows up here in the highlands in Kandy and Nuwara area and Ella, which is close to where we are. So at this place they have a few options for us to choose from. Moroccan mint, fruit tea with ginger, green tea with honey and melon, not honey and lemon, green tea with jasmine, and English breakfast. So let's brew that cup.
So guys, we just arrived in Kandy.
Via our trusted tuk-tuk that we got from tuktukrentals.com. We're yet to give her a name. Guys, if you're ever in the market to rent a tuk-tuk here in Sri Lanka, do check them out. They give you the full A to Z on how to rent it, what to do in case of emergency, as well as a lesson on how to drive it. We're going to be staying here at Teva Residence. It's a boutique property located in the hillside. Our room is stunning. They have different rooms with different themes, and ours is yellow. It actually uncannily matches my glasses. I'm very happy about that. Also, we're going to be joining them for a signature dinner tonight, as well as their breakfast. We're excited to rise here in the hills, and we're excited to enjoy the amenities at this property, such as their infinity pool, their sauna, and their steam room, which we're definitely going to be putting to good use. Right, guys, there's so much to do and such little time, so let's go. Come on! So this right here is where the lovely lady checked us in. It's their reception, so when you arrive, this is where you go in to get checked in. And let's go inside. And this right here is the dining area. So this is where you have your dinner and your breakfast to get those stellar views. And then right over here we have the bar. Hello. Okay, so come along and let's go outside. This is really beautiful. It's lush and green. In front of me we have the infinity pool and the stellar views of the mountains. Let's go down, further down rather. And over here we have the steam room. And here's the sauna room. You just need to let them know in advance if you'd like to use it so that they can fire it up. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to invite you into our room. It's called Haya number 6. Come on inside. So this is our room, and as you can see, bright and yellow. Beautiful, large, comfortable bed. A nice seating area. A desk for 2. And what's wonderful about this room is the view. Super peaceful and relaxing.
Right guys, so there's something that I also wanted to talk to you guys about. I'm not sure if you know, but last month in November, there was like a really devastating cyclone that hit Sri Lanka. And a lot of the areas are actually still closed. But fortunately, the places that we are going to are open for business, and Sri Lanka really needs your guys' support. I believe it's been the worst cyclone in a number of years, over a century. So they're rebuilding. They're trying to make things back to usual again. I saw on the road here there were like some trees and stuff that they were still clearing up. So if you guys are planning on coming to Sri Lanka, definitely give it a go. It's very easy to get the e-visa online on their portal. I will put the link on the screen below for you guys. It's literally instant. As soon as you pay and enter your details, you get the e-visa very easily. So definitely check out Sri Lanka, guys. It's a hidden gem, getting more popular, and check it out before it's full of tourists, because I'm sure they're going to flock here. It's absolutely stunning. The people are wonderful. It's beautiful, so definitely worth it. It's also pretty affordable, so it ticks all of the right boxes. For now, going to go and use the sauna and steam room, and after that we'll catch you guys back at dinner. All right, so peace out until then. Hey guys, so at Deva today we're just having dinner with them, checking through their menu. We're on our half basis with them, so breakfast and dinner is included. So you get a starter, you get a main, and you get a dessert. So just checking through and we'll see what we order. Maureen, you ready?
Not yet.
I have to wait for it.
So we're at Tawa restaurant and we're about to try their signature dinner, which is a 3-course meal. So for the starters, I've opted to do grilled eggplant, roasted tomato and feta cheese. Arms is doing pita bread with butternut hummus and pomegranate. For my mains, I'm doing pan-fried grilled sea bass. Pan-fried grilled sea bass with chili lime sauce and Mediterranean potato salad. And Arms is doing the chicken onion masala served with paratha bread and cucumber raita.
And dessert is served. That's what mine looks like. I'm sure it's gonna taste amazing. And Maureen, that's what hers looks like. Excellent presentation. Top of the morning to you. Morning guys, so we've just arrived at breakfast here today at Deva Residence, and the guys have been so attentive and wonderful to us. We've just got our first spread of some fruit, very well presented. Noreen has gone with the Sri Lankan style breakfast, which is on its way, and I have gone for the English style. So
It's the opposite.
no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Anyway, our food is on the way.
Ivan Haya Masa. So this is Thewa Residence Hotel in Kandy. This is our Sri Lankan breakfast. First, I'm going to introduce you a curry. This is a prawn curry, traditional prawn curry. This is a dal curry. This is a caramelized onion. This is a onion sambal. This is a coconut sambal. Okay, this is egg hopper. This plain hopper, milk rice, coconut roti, white steam hopper, red steam hopper, and also this is our homemade jam here. This watermelon and strawberry, this pineapple raisin, this orange marmalade, and also this English breakfast for the bread. Croissant and this is homemade also. This mixed omelette.
That looks amazing. Thank you so much, Wasa.
It's good, no?
Very lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, guys. So the things that you need to check on your tuk-tuk before you embark on a new journey every day. These are the ones that I'm going to talk you through. First one, you have to check your engine oil. So we unlock it at the back here. Okay, and then you have to twist out the oil cap, check the oil levels. So you guys can see here, it's still fairly okay, above low. Maybe need to top up soon. Next up, check all 3 of your tires, make sure they're fully pumped. Don't have any abrasions, this one is good. Perfect. And the last one, also perfect. And the last step, come with me over here. So this is your brake fluid over here, if you can come in and see. This is your brake fluid, just make sure that it's fully topped up. You can see there it's on the max, so that's perfect. Alright guys, and those are the things that you need to check before you embark on your journey on your tuk-tuk throughout Sri Lanka or wherever you happen to be traveling. Good luck, stay safe out there.
We made it to Hantana House. Let's go inside.
Hi everyone and welcome to Hantana House. This is our family home that's been converted into a homestay. It was built in 2017 actually, but my parents have been in the village of Hantana for about nearly 25 years now. We have a total of 9 rooms. They're all private and we use local ingredients, cook our food, and all our meals are prepared by my mom with the help of our local farmers close by, and also we work with a lot of the local communities here to support them. I think what's special about us is that you get the feeling of being from far away from home. You do get your privacy nevertheless. What matters is that you'll be staying with our family and you get the homely feeling. So we really can't wait to welcome you into our home.
A very good morning to you guys. What is happening? We are up bright and early at the crack of dawn actually to enjoy this wonderful stunning view. We're at a place called Hantana House here in Kandy, and it's a family owned home. They have 2 sections. We're staying in the one house and the family actually stay below you. I will show you our room in a minute. And over there is the other section over here, right next to where our tuk-tuk is parked. Still haven't got a name for her. What should we call her, guys? Anyway, let me show you our room. That is what the room looks like. They also have a mosquito net, as you can see, to keep out any bugs. And here we have a tea and coffee making station with a cool mirror. What's up, guys? Place to store your bag, and then we have a small television there, another area to store your stuff, and this is our bathroom. Let me go and show you the rest of the house, guys. Come along with me. Everything is made of wood, so it's really nice, very well kept. It's actually spotless. And here is like a communal area where you can have some snacks, some tea. They also have like a book cabinet. Let's go downstairs. Can you see the hammock? There's a hammock that you can chill out on also. Okay, so this is like the lounge area, you can say. You can see they've won a lot of awards on Booking.com and TripAdvisor. We were greeted by the lovely family, and they sat us down, checked our passports, checked us in yesterday. What do you guys think of Hantana House here in Kandy? We love it. Just gonna have some breakfast and then carry on our journey throughout Sri Lanka. So, if you guys are interested, you know what to book. Hantana House, a little different from Teva residence that we went to. Just depends what floats your guys' boats. Yep, alright.
This is the shape of Sri Lanka. I born and grown up in down south near Mirissa, away from the inland, around 1 hour away from. And I grown up study there. Then when I was 22 years old, I came to Kandy.
Okay.
To little study and do some small work. Then I decided to stay in Kandy.
I see.
Thank you.
So your wife is from Kandy?
And she's from Kegol.
I see.
Away from Kandy, 1.5 hours away
Okay.
from the Kandy, called in between Avisavela and Kegol.
The same place you told us to
That's
go.
right. You are going
Okay.
through the same way to Udawalawe.
Okay, right. Very nice.
Thank you.
At what age did you learn how to cook?
I think now more than 30.
More than 30 years?
Yes.
You enjoy it?
Yeah. Very happy. I am very happy.
That's good. You have to inspire me now.
But very dangerous woman.
You know, a well-behaved woman never made history.
Noreen, your favorite, there's dal here.
Dal for breakfast, winner.
Well dodang being drank here, also known as passion fruit for the rest of you. Alright guys, so currently we're on the rooftop I was showing you. And that below is where we're staying, Hantana House. And if you see over here is where the book cabinet is, right here. And our room is just on the left hand side. Hey, good evening guys, what's happening? So we have found this place called called Soul Food, and they specialize in vegetarian food. So we're going to be grabbing ourselves some dinner here tonight. It's in Kandy Central Town. We've heard great things about their food, so we're just going to grab a bite. It's a very humble, relaxed spot. No fuss, you can eat inside or outside. Yeah, so join us for dinner today guys. It's going to be chilled, vegetarian, on the healthier side.
So we just had dinner at this really quaint cafe. It's called Soul Cafe, and we're actually so impressed. And the nice thing is it's vegetarian. So if you're looking for a change from the usual Sri Lankan food, it's a nice little change to settle the tummy. When we found this place on Google Maps, we saw a lot of people recommending their burgers, so Arms went for their burger. It was a jackfruit burger, and it came with some cheese, some lettuce, some tomato, and these are his words. This is probably better than a regular burger. So yeah, there we are guys. Check them out, Soul Food. And then for dessert, I had the coconut chocolate bars, and Arms had the lava cake. It was really soft and succulent, melting chocolate in the middle, and it came with a strawberry jam as well as some vanilla ice cream and chocolate chips.
What's up guys? So we just pulled over here at this fuel station, and finally I found a name for our tuk-tuk. I'm going to call it Mr. Ranatunga. If you guys are cricket lovers and you know the Sri Lankan team from the 90s, you might find that funny. So this is Ranatunga, and this is riding with the Ranatungas, okay? Anyway, yeah, so we just had a pit stop. We're fueling up here at this petrol station, and right now we're on the way from Kandy to a place called Udawalawe. Okay, and tomorrow or the day after, we're actually going to be doing a safari. So let us see how that compares to an African safari, for example. We're pretty excited for that. Hello guys, welcome to Udawalawe. So we are spending 2 nights here, and behind me is their famous reservoir. 50 years ago this didn't exist. Before it was all lush jungle and just elephants walking about. And on this side where Noreen is behind is actually the national park. So we're going to be going on a safari hopefully tomorrow, and you'll get to check out some elephants, and if we're lucky we might even spot some leopards. Fingers crossed. So yeah, lots of locals like to come and hang out here, spend some time, has some stunning views of the surroundings. So if you guys are ever in this area, check out the safari and check out the reservoir. Happy to be here, just taking it all in. Hello everyone, good morning, bright and early today. So I was up at 4:45 this morning, getting ready for our elephant safari today. Our wonderful driver is here. What's your name, brother?
I'm Udit.
Udit.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you, sir.
He picked us up at 6 a.m. and now we're on the way to the national park. We've already spotted a couple of birds and a big male elephant, so let's get on our merry way, guys, and have some fun today. Join us on this amazing safari. Let's go. There's our first elephant emerging through the bushes.
Hello. Where you headed to so early this morning?
If you guys wanted to know the prices, it works out to like $40 per person for your entry fees into the park. Now that that is paid, let's go inside, guys. What is he called, brother?
So it's a mongoose.
Mongoose.
Yeah.
Okay.
This bird is a common myna. Peacock bird. This one is a little green bee eater.
Constant twittering of the little green bee eaters is part of the background music of open spaces in the low country dry zone.
So our guide is very attentive and observant, as they should be. Scouting the area. Let's see what we come up with. And let's see what's lurking in the bushes, guys.
It's a Udawalawe Lake area.
Okay.
Sometimes see the crocodile here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Saltwater crocodile and freshwater crocodile. Saltwater crocodile. This one is a saltwater crocodile. This area. Saltwater crocodile eating buffalo, baby buffalo, and fish, and deer, and bird eggs, and small birds.
And what bird is this one, brother?
This bird, sir?
Yes.
The planet is top.
Nice. So guys, that is a pelican.
A spot-billed pelican. An internationally endangered species found in good numbers in tanks and lagoons of dry lowlands.
This one is a grey-headed fish eagle.
He's very big, eh, brother?
Yeah.
Wow.
This magnificent raptor is restricted mainly to the tanks, that's man-made lakes, of the low country dry zone. It has a grey head, overall brownish plumage with contrasting white belly and undertail coverts, and a white tail with black terminal bands.
And this small one, bro?
The pond heron.
Okay. Lots of beautiful birds here.
Yeah. A young man, so 20-25 years. The elephant is eating the grasses. Per day eating the grasses. Per day 200-250 kilogram eating the grasses.
String hoppers.
Yeah, this young man is really enjoying his string hoppers this morning.
100-150 liters drinking water. Yeah. This one is a male. Living all time.
Yes.
70, 75, 80.
Wow, like a human.
Yeah. So male elephant is maiden season time. So very aggressive. Fighting, attack the jeep. Sometimes come in the attack jeep.
And then what do you have to do?
Maiden season time is very...
Minimal safaris?
Yeah. This elephant is a female elephant. Sri Lankan elephant, male elephant is very bigger.
Okay.
Normally, female elephant is normally small.
I see.
And body shape, female elephant is a body shape in the box shape. So male elephant, curve shape. So elephant pregnancy time, so 22 months, 23 months, very long. I job safari. I'm like elephant and many birds and all animals. I'm love.
Ah, that's very nice, brother.
Okay, thank you.
Do you see any leopards here before?
Very hard to see leopard.
Yes.
3 times, 4 times.
So you have to be very lucky.
Yeah. This trunk So 40,000 mussels.
40,000.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's a common garden lizard. This bird is an egret.
Okay.
So another bird is the grey color bird, grey heron.
Okay.
Grey heron. And then another bird, the brown color, the pond heron. This one bird.
Okay.
And far away is a blackbird.
Yes. Yes.
The cormorant birds.
So guys, right on the top of that dead tree in the middle there is the nest for that bird.
Two kind crocodile here. Saltwater crocodile and freshwater crocodile. Udawalawe National Park is a freshwater crocodile here. Shorter crocodile maximum size 2 meter and 2.5 meter, 3 meter.
Wow.
So, saltwater crocodile maximum size 5 meter, 6 meter. So
Oh
very
my
big.
god. Much bigger, right?
Yeah.
Monitor lizard, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one is that, bro?
This one is we call crested hawk eagle, sir.
Okay.
Hawk eagle, common larger raptor of dry lowlands, less common in wet lowlands and up to higher hills, recognized by its very upright crest and brown upper parts, and mostly whitish underparts.
Eating something. He got something. He caught a bee.
He caught a bee?
He caught a bee, yeah. Right, so we've pulled over on this rocky outcrop here where some of the other jeeps are also parked, guys. And we're going to be having a small breakfast, couple of fruits and some snacks. So safari's been fantastic so far. Our driver's a real legend, very knowledgeable on what's happening here. Spotted some awesome birds, some lizards, some elephants of course, and having the time of our life. It's been an awesome morning. Let's go and grab some food and just have a bit of a snack, refuel, and see where the rest of the morning takes us. What do we have there, bro?
This one is a pancake.
Okay.
Coconut roll.
Yes.
This little bit is spicy.
Okay.
This one is a cake.
Ah, nice. Like a muffin.
Yeah.
Okay, lovely.
Watermelon and banana.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, sir.
So guys, we've just had a wonderful safari that we booked through Aliyah Riverside Safari. Our tour guide was so intentful. He was so quick. He was so agile. He took care of us. We've just enjoyed a lovely breakfast. So if you guys want to book, we definitely recommend trying these guys out. So now we're just going to take it easy and head back. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Riding with the Runners. See you on the flip side.
They are friends. What are you guys talking about? Did you spot any elephants today, guys? Nothing? We saw 3.
Is that your friend or that's your dinner?
Dinner.
Oh no, it's your dinner.
We thought you guys were friends.
There's no friendships out here in the jungle. Only dinner.
Wow, guys. So on the right we have 1 elephant. On the left we have 2. We have a mama and the baby as well. Hey there guys, what's happening? So we're staying at a place called Imperial Hotel. So I will show you guys our place. We met the manager, Sanjay. He's wonderful. He's going to show us around. And we're going to be spending 2 nights here. Welcome to Udawalawe. Finally got it right.
And this is the deluxe room. And it is a deluxe double room which has a king size bed. And this is the bathroom. Tea, coffee, and a mini fridge.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and a very Merry Christmas from Imperial Resort here in Udawalawe. We're about to have our breakfast and we've just been served a platter of fresh fruit, some watermelon, some pineapple, and interestingly enough, the first banana that I'm having here in Sri Lanka.
These are all fruits around from this area, and it's all organic.
Thank you, Sanjay.
Welcome.
They serve 2 options at this property. They have a Western breakfast as well as a Sri Lankan one.
This is egg curry, and this is coconut sambal. This is string hoppers made out of rice flour, and it's gluten free. You can crack open it, and you can eat it as easy. I can show you that.
Almost like a passion fruit?
No, passion fruit is very soft. It's something like it's hard.
Oh, that's very different to what we've seen.
Yeah. Crush these leaves and just take the aroma to your nose and see.
Whoa, that's so sweet.
Very fragrant.
It's a medicine.
Monitor lizard,
Monitor lizard,
right? And he's a resident here?
Yeah, almost.
Okay.
Does he also like string hoppers?
Probably.
Actually, it's good for the system. I mean, he eats all the parasites and everything.
Yes.
Yeah, the small insects.
Sure.
Yeah. And have you seen the pandan leaves before? The tree?
I've
No.
never actually seen.
These are small ones.
And what do you use it for in Sri Lanka? Tea?
All the curries. It has a nice aroma, and we use for cooking rice.
Yeah?
Yeah. When you boil in the rice, you just put a leaf of pandan, and you get a nice taste. This is a different type of banana, the long one. The
Yes.
greenish long one. This is this one. Basically, we export this. These are the plants, and we have the grown ones as well. It's cobra chili.
Very spicy.
Yeah. We call it baby jackfruit, and we cut the baby jackfruit, and then we make it as a curry, just like chicken. We marinate with different types of spices, and we cook it like chicken.
Very stringy.
Yeah, and when it's half ready, then again we cook it as a white curry, which is called kirikos, which is really nice.
Oh, I love
Tamarind.
tamarind.
Yeah, these are tamarind tree.
So this is your curry leaves.
Yeah.
I love those. You know, my mom had them in her garden growing up. And it's so nostalgic to me. She'd always pluck it and then make different dishes.
Oh, okay, right.
My mom didn't like to cook.
Oh, there was a doctor, and he passed away. And I just want to show you some, because in here they have lots of herbal plants where you can have a good experience.
Can we?
That will be lovely.
This is called satsanda. Just smell that.
Apricot.
This, yes, the Sri Lankan apricot. Yeah, the Sri Lankan apricot. This is used for diabetes patients. Get the black pepper
Yes.
and the white pepper both, because it's just coming out. The roots, small strings are coming out.
Those
Yes.
are the peppercorns.
Yeah, these are peppercorn trees. First it becomes green, and then orange, and then we pluck it, and then we sun dry it, and then after that we crush it. And if you are getting white pepper, we take out the outer layer of it, and it's white inside.
So
Okay.
it's all just one pepper.
One pepper, I mean, there are no different peppers.
Can you drink the leaf as well?
Yes. We dry it and we use it as tea.
Nice.
Yeah, because we didn't have tea in the beginning. Tea was bought by
The British.
The British, yeah.
And now it's like the biggest exporter for Sri Lanka, right? Tea.
Yeah, I mean, our economy is like somewhat depend on the tea exportation.
And mostly the clientele for the tea is like the
Russians.
Russians.
Russians and Arabics. Earlier it was Europeans.
Mm-hmm.
This is also a herbal. When it's ready, you can cook it like okra.
It looks like okra.
Yeah, it's not okra. It's very, very expensive, it seems. Yeah. Where she treats also people who comes with snake bites. She treats because she's the wife of the former
I see.
doctor,
Okay.
Ayurvedic doctor. This is the seed of the of this.
I eat it?
Yeah, you can.
Let me try.
This is used for allergies. Yeah, used for mainly for allergies. If you keep focusing on one leaf for some time, you can see it dance.
Wow.
You have to focus it for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then you can see the leaf dancing.
Can I try to look?
Yeah, try and see. I see. I mean, like without the wind.
Yes.
Without the wind, it dances.
Does it mean because it feels our energy?
Something like that, prana jiva, which means the life, some sort of
Life force.
Yeah. Apparently, I have heard that one person who came here to give a message, where another person had got bitten by a snake, and he was when he came here, he got slapped from this Ayurvedic doctor.
He was
Suddenly,
too panicked.
and actually he was panicked at that moment, and he got slapped. And then this doctor has looked at his body language, and she told the exact snake which was attacked for that person. She was so precise.
Wow. So the lovely lady here is treating the different snake bites and showing me all of the different snakes here in Sri Lanka. Some look pretty scary. Cobra.
These are the teeth of snakes.
Oh gosh.
They use it as a medicine. These teeth, they grind this, and they use it as a medicine, and they grind it and they make it this as a stone. And when there's a snake bite, they keep this stone to the wound, and all the bad blood comes into this. These are the stones. Don't touch it.
Okay.
These are the stones where they keep it. Because already this stone has venom inside, because yesterday or the
It's been
yesterday
used.
it has been used for a patient. So she has to devenomize it, and then you can use it for another patient.
So he was the Ayurvedic doctor.
Yeah.
When did he pass away?
2022.
She looks very sad when she says that.
Yeah.
Right guys, so just taking a walk with Sanjay towards the reservoir. There's the canal in the back. So they're all like different species of sugarcane for research, right?
This is one species, and this is another one.
Okay.
And it says, this one is much clearer. This says, this was released for commercial purposes in 2017. The harvest is 70 tons per hectare. Sugar harvest is 8.8 tons for a hectare. If you eat this plant's root, you will die within 10 seconds. Yeah. Also, in Sri Lanka, this flower was used as a symbol for the Tamil terrorism tigers.
Look, we have a visitor. Good morning. Which room are you staying in?
It's a mellow evening here at Imperial Resort. We're having some tea and a slice of chocolate cake. And we've also just ordered some dinner, right baby?
Yeah, and since it's Christmas, we thought we'd have some cake and tea before our dinner. We're gonna do things the opposite way today, right?
Spike up that blood sugar and then get it regulated.
Merry Christmas.
Anyway, we've ordered a few dishes. We're getting some fried rice, and then we're also getting kotu. Kotu is a typical Sri Lankan dish made from roti that is stir-fried, and then it's got some chicken and some curry. I'll let Sanjay do the honors of explaining that in a bit, and I'm going to show you guys our dinner being prepped. So this chicken's been marinated?
Yes. I marinated about half an hour ago. Garlic, bit of ginger,
Skillful chopping.
sunflower eggs, sweet eggs, 2 eggs.
Black or white pepper?
It's black pepper.
Or green pepper.
Just to balance the flavor. Soy sauce.
Okay.
And this. And chicken powder. Can I toss it like that?
I couldn't even film.
Some people call this green onion. Your chicken. You make this and you chop it down like this to make the roti first. I make a fairly large amount of rotis and then I cut it and I freeze
Already
it.
prepared.
Yeah.
Yes.
This needed only for the vegetables and the eggs. Because everything is being salted.
Okay.
For example, for the roti and the
Curry?
yeah, the curry. Always remember to lower the flame in any dish when you're adding ingredients.
Such a good tip.
Let me add the curry. Soy sauce.
Ah, that looks splendid.
And the moment of truth, we have two of our dishes here. Can you guess who's eating what? We're gonna share because we're loving and caring, aren't we?
So guys, unfortunately, we finished the safari without seeing a leopard. But here with Mr. Ranatunga, our tuk-tuk, we have that pussycat. Are you gonna take us to Mirissa, young man? You gonna drive us to Mirissa? Let me just check the oil first, alright? Then we can get going. I'll leave you with the keys and then you can take us, okay? We'll leave shortly. Just checking the oil and the tires and you can drive us, okay? Wonderful. King in the castle, king in the castle. Now go do this. Now go do this. King in the castle.
Juice? Yes. 100? 100? Okay. 2. Yes.
Okay, there we go.
That one. Yes. Yes, please. Yes. So we're just getting some coconuts on the roadside. They cost 150. 50 US cents. Thank you. So far, the drive from Udawalawe to Mirissa is my favorite. It's got scattered villages, mom and pop shops, coconut trees, buffaloes, and sudden flashes of the ocean. Hello. What is your name? Ooh, it's very hard to say. I can't say it. And you? Thank you.
Good morning everybody from the lazy beach town of Mirissa here in the south of Sri Lanka. So right behind me is a temple which we went in last night upon arrival. It's actually a Buddhist temple. Fun fact, did you guys know that Sri Lanka is actually a predominantly Buddhist nation with over 70% of their people being Buddhist. They also have like a small faction of Hindu, Muslim and Christian population. I'm feeling super fresh. I just had a haircut and shave, much needed, and now we are spending about 3 or 4 nights in Mirissa. So let's go and check out the beach. I've heard a lot about it, so we're gonna just take a walk down this road behind me. So let's go have a walk. Ready, Noreen?
Ready? Hello.
Alright guys, so this area here is very close to Mirissa Beach. They have a couple of cute cafes here. One is called Tom and Jerry. Some boutique shops, restaurants and bars. Very touristy but still very cute, I must be honest. And some spas as well if you guys want to get like Ayurvedic treatments. And on this side is actually the beach. You just have to find your way inside there. I can see the beach through here, so maybe we walk in there. Gotta wait for the missus. Hi. Good, how are you? Wow guys, this is the first time seeing the beach here in Mirissa. Very stunning. The sand is nice and soft. Very beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Lots of European tourists from what I can see. Swimming, having fun. Yeah, so on this side looks like there's a couple of resorts, a couple of beach cafes, similar to the one behind us. Obviously you can grab a beach bed if you want. Park off, relax, grab a drink. It's up to you. Just gonna take a walk and see where the rest of the day takes us. Nothing that special planned today. An absolutely stunning beach. It's pretty busy. It's like 11 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning here in Mirissa. People are out and about, families, couples, having a lovely time. If you want also, Mirissa is famous for whale watching between November and April. So you can book with the company if you like, a tour company. And I think they charge anywhere from $30 to $70. Make sure to negotiate. Soggy shoes, and I switched the camera on at the correct time. I was gonna say something, but that fucking threw me off. Anyway, I should probably take off my shoes. I'm on the beach, right?
So we found an authentic roti shop across the road from the beach. So this is a pro tip. Walk around the corner a few hundred meters away from the beach and you're gonna find food that is not very pricey.
And our tea is here, guys. Ceylon milk tea. Authentic flavors of Sri Lanka.
So we just came across this Ayurvedic spa. It's called Jiva Shakti. And I met these two lovely people that are doing wonderful work. They've got a license to practice Ayurveda for over 20 years for the gentleman.
25 years.
And the lady?
12 years.
12 years. So do you want to tell us a little bit about the signature treatments you offer here?
Full body massage, Ayurvedic and Shirodhana, fermentation, face pack and facial. All natural, 100% natural in Ayurvedic.
Okay, that's wonderful. If you guys are viewing this, let us know how it goes. Drop a comment below if you get a massage here.
I'm Nalin.
I'm Anusha.
Thank you for having me here today.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
So guys, right behind me in freaking Mirissa is a public library. Can you imagine? It's a beach town full of people and they have a public library here. What are the chances? You guys really think I'm gonna go inside and read whilst I'm in a beach town in Sri Lanka? Me? Ain't having it. Let's go on our merry way.
My name is Asamita. English books, no.
You don't have English books. Okay. And this is a government initiative?
Yes, government.
Okay. It's very nice. We like your library and we like you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Ayubawan and good morning everybody from Mirissa. So now that you've seen the crazy part of Mirissa, the beach and those areas, I'm going to show you guys where we're staying. The property is called Mirissa Hills and it's actually a repurposed cinnamon plantation. So they have a museum upstairs over here, just right here, that I will talk you guys through. We met the manager. He's going to be explaining a couple of things later for us. Very excited to show it to you guys. It's a beautiful estate, absolutely stunning. And tomorrow we're going to be going on a tour of their sister plantation, but this time for tea purposes. They have a tea plantation as well, not too far from here, so something different for you guys. Can't come to Sri Lanka and not learn about tea and cinnamon, two of their biggest exports. So stay tuned, guys. Some history for you, some knowledge, and hopefully some entertainment too in between. Obviously, this is Riding with the Ranas, right? Alrighty, guys, so this is our room that we're staying in. Very luxurious. Everything is made of wood. Storing our stuff here. Very interesting painting on the wall here, or drawing. That is the bed. All of the rooms comes with fans and also the AC, which we haven't been using since we arrived in Sri Lanka. The weather's been pretty pleasant, not so hot. Nice design here of an old school hat from back in the day. Seating area here. Another cool sketch. And this is our bathroom. It's a huge mirror. And some awesome products. They have the shower gel, conditioner, shampoo, toothpaste, soap, toilet papers, earbuds. And that is what our shower looks like, guys. So very impressed by this property. I'll be taking you guys on a tour of the rest of it shortly. Okay, so stay tuned. And just outside our room is this very inviting pool with a lovely view of the mountains. But first, let's show you around. So I thought I'd give you guys a bit of information about the history of Sri Lanka. So did you guys know that it was actually colonized by three imperial powers, namely Portuguese, the Dutch, and the British? So the Portuguese ruled from 1505 to 1658, the Dutch ruled from 1658 to 1796, and the British most recently from 1796 to 1948. And obviously with them they brought politics, Christianity, infrastructure such as roads, ports, railways. Did you know that Sri Lanka had a civil war from 1983 to 2009? It was the Tamil Tigers versus the government, and basically it was a 26-year civil war between those two different factions. So the government and the Liberation Tigers of Tamil, who wanted an independent Tamil state of their own. I think they were actually based in the northern and eastern parts of the island. Basically there were a lot of ethnic tensions here between the majority Sinhalese people and the minority Tamil people. And basically they had post-independence policies which they disagreed upon. The Tamils felt very marginalized in jobs, education and politics, so big problems there. And basically they fought that war, and around 100,000 people were killed during it. It was pretty violent, and basically lots of displacement of civilians and people, lots of war crimes between the different sides alleged by both of them. And yeah, that is pretty much what happened here. They even had the use of child soldiers, which is terrible. And basically, at least after 2009, there's been no active civil war. Most of the people have tried to kind of blend in together, work together, but obviously there are still some issues which hopefully they will sort out for the future, because Sri Lanka is an absolutely beautiful country with beautiful people, great produce. It's one of the most unique places on earth. People compare it to India, but trust me, you cannot compare a country like this to India. India is more of a, I won't say it. Okay, so whilst I'm on a roll here, let's talk about religion in Sri Lanka. Over 70% of the population are actually Buddhists. And then we follow that by Hinduism, which is around 12 to 13%, Islam 9 to 10%, and lastly Christianity 6 to 7%.
Owner Mr. Miles Young, he is a former president of Ogilvy and Mather advertising firm. Currently he is working warden of the New College, Oxford in London. He is the owner of this property and also chairman of the property. This is originally 60 acre cinnamon land. When he bought this property, there is no building. After he bought this property, first he built this house for his house. There is a 4 room. One room is here. This is the second room. That's Mr. Miles' room. It's we call normally suite room. There is a 3-part library, attached bathroom, master bathroom, and also other side private balcony.
Okay.
And this side 2 room. Other 2 room is other side, and also have one staff room. and kitchen and pantry. This is the one section, master suite. The
All right.
corner to this corner.
Oh, it's very big, yeah?
Yeah, very big. This is the outer sitting room. This is the main sitting room here. And facing the famous artist Mr. Lucky Senanayaka sculpture.
Okay. It's a very interesting artwork there.
Yes. This sculpture is, the whole thing is mythical. And he designed mythical thing normally. And he done, the first one is here. His second sculpture is in the museum. It's called Cinnamonga. It's also mythical bird. And this is the small dining.
Normally you have dinner here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dinner and lunch. And normally we serve a breakfast here, overlooking the Veligama Bay.
It's a stunning view.
Yeah. And this area is small stores area for cutlery and cookery.
Okay.
And this is the one room designed for the staff member.
I see. What is the dog's name?
This is our friend Tilly.
All right. Hello, doggy. He's a German Shepherd.
German Shepherd female one. 80 degrees view overlooking the Veligama Bay.
Okay.
In the evening, that's the best place in Mirissa to see the sunset.
Lovely. Okay.
And there is a small umbalama they designed for the some yoga, or when we use the umbalamis we also use for the wedding to make a porva ceremony. You can see there is several
It's like a crown?
crown. This make for the pin.
Made out of pins. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
safety pin. Fiberglass, it's the soldier.
Right, okay. Noreen, did you see this?
I'm gonna have a look now.
It's a horse made from different car parts.
Whoa, that's your kind of thing?
Yeah. Made out of wood.
Yes.
That is sensational. Wow.
Made by local Arak bottle tap.
Wow.
DCS. This is the calendar used in the Dutch period in Sri Lanka.
So you get a view of the whole estate from here.
Yes. And is originally owned Sri Lankan gentleman. He is a government officer and also very rich man. He owned not only this property but also other properties. He suddenly died about 35 years ago. At that time, his children are very small. Those days they are going to school. Then their cousin decided to sell the property. They sell this property about 30 years ago to the German gentleman. The German gentleman brought this property. He tried to grow grapes for make a wine. But it's not practically work because climate is totally different for the grapes. Then he tried 3-4 times. It's not work properly. Then he decided to sell the property. He met a current English gentleman at the aeroplane. Then they will discuss the deal, and Englishman came here and see the property. He know very well about the cinema. Then he brought this property 2002. After he brought this property 2002, I came here after 1 week. When I came here, the village people said this is the biggest cinnamon plantation in this area. Originally, this plantation is 50 acres, but never see any cinnamon plant because the German gentleman owned about 7-8 years, he not maintained. Then weeds come and cover all the cinnamon. After Mr. Miles brought this property, we cleaned the property, then found the cinnamon. This is very old plantation, about 50-60 years old. And after that, we clean all the property. First, we prune all 40 acre cinnamon, then put the fertilizer. After 6 months, start the harvesting. Continually, every 8 months, we also harvesting. So, and very recently, about 5-6 years ago, we newly planted another 7 acre cinnamon. That's now it's very young one. This one is very old, about 50 to 60 years old. About another 20-25 years, this whole cinnamon want to remove.
because we say normally cinnamon plants life period is 80-90 years. After 75 years the crop come down. Then we know
Okay.
that's the right time to remove the plant. Then we remove the old one, again put the new one. Normally when we going to plant the cinnamon, we need 3,600 plant for the 1 acre. There is a measurement 3 by 4. It means plant to plant 3 feet, row to row 4 feet. Therefore we need 3,600 plant. When we plant small plant, it takes 3 years. After 3 years, we can start our first harvesting. After that, every 8 months, we can continually harvest about 80-90 years.
What's the cost of like 1 kilo of cinnamon?
Local sale price is this day going about 4,000, 4,500 rupees.
Okay.
There is a grade, various grade. The number 1 grade we call Alba and Maxis and Hamburg. The Maxis and Hamburg also have subgrades. The normally starting price is going 4,000, 4,500 like that.
So like $150 around there.
We opened the Cinnamon Museum last year, April. Then when you visit the Cinnamon Museum, you can learn more about the cinnamon, but history too, also currently.
Dear visitor, welcome to the Mirissa Hills Cinnamon Estate. Here, you can see a working cinnamon plantation and enter into a story which has lasted thousands of years. It's a story of paradox. There's probably no other substance where the producer and the consumer are so far apart and lacking knowledge of each other. On the other hand, the consumer does not know what cinnamon looks like or even where it comes from, let alone how it is produced. On the other hand, the producer has little or no knowledge of how it's consumed. At different stages of history, the laws of supply and demand have operated in different ways, shaping the global journey of cinnamon. It's a journey from these low-lying hills to the faraway points of consumption, from raw commodity to valued luxury, from hard labor to sheer whimsy. I hope you enjoy it with us. Yours truly, Miles Young.
Your name, brother?
Kaven.
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 Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. The meaning behind cinnamon. Actually, as you can see, but before you understand the meaning of cinnamon, you should know what is a spice. Spices are dried or powdered fruits, which also comes from the Latin word species. And also, what is cinnamon? Cinnamon is one of the few spices which is a wood, which is most traded from ancient times until the most modern times.
Okay.
And in Sri Lanka, cinnamon is also known as the queen of spices. While the king of the king of spices is black pepper.
All right, I see. Okay.
While the prince of spices is cloves.
Ah, interesting. Nice.
And all of this, the entire estate was bought in 1998. Later, the planting of cinnamon and everything was done at the year 2005. So as you can see here, before it was like this.
All
There's a
right.
lot of barren land here and there.
Yes.
Now after planting and after replanting, it looks like this. Full lush vegetation.
Very, yes.
And the most important another thing is Cinnamomum zeylanicum, the scientific name. The word zeylanicum was given by a Latin name from Ceylon. So Cinnamomum zeylanicum means cinnamon from Ceylon. And in that you have 5 varieties of cinnamon. Panimuris kurundu, Titta kurundu, Kata kurundu, Veni kurundu and Seval kurundu. The Panimuris kurundu is the one which is normally grown here. It gives you a sweet taste, sweet and a spicy taste. All of these 5 kurundus, except Panimuris kurundu, grows best in the southwest corner of the island.
I see.
Titta kurundu grows best in the western province, while Kata kurundu grows in the eastern province. Veni kurundu and Seval kurundu grows in very dry regions, like places like Jaffna, north of the country, and very close to Sigiriya, the land rock, you find those two grow in there.
Okay.
But everything leaves Sri Lanka as one, Ceylon's ground.
Okay.
Only the places they grow in Sri Lanka is the only difference.
I see.
And then this is the main important thing, also the difference between true cinnamon and false cinnamon. False cinnamon is also known as cassia, which is mainly comes from South China, Indonesia and Vietnam. The main reason between these two is this cinnamon, the differences is cassia cinnamon gives you very strong flavor, but Sri Lankan cinnamon gives you a subtle flavor. The main reason is cassia cinnamon, the flavor you get is caused by a chemical which is naturally in the tree. That coumarin content in cassia cinnamon it's 30%, while in Sri Lankan cinnamon 0.04%. That coumarin content is not good for your liver.
Basically, everything that's fake comes from China, Vietnam, and Indonesia, including cinnamon.
And also, false cinnamon also grows in Western India also.
Right, I see.
Western
Okay.
India also. And also, you understand, yeah? True cinnamon grows in Sri Lanka, South Africa, Madagascar, and Zanzibar.
Oh wow! Right.
Yes, these ones. Yes. Sri Lankan cinnamon grows only in Sri Lanka. The way it went to South Africa and everything was the British came here, took the cinnamon, planted it there.
I see. So originally from here.
Originally is from Sri Lanka.
Nice.
That's why it's always known as Ceylon cinnamon, true cinnamon.
Okay.
And one more difference is you can find in the shops when you buy is Sri Lankan cinnamon is always light brown, almost like beach sand color. Cassia cinnamon is dark red and brown mixed together.
Oh, okay.
And Sri Lankan cinnamon has many layers of sticks, quills inside. While cassia has only one layer of how we prepare, how we cut cinnamon, how we do with the peeling, drying, packing. Every single thing is done only by hand.
Right. And you guys have a factory on
We
site
have,
as well.
yes, we have a factory.
Okay.
And here is the cinnamon in the Bible, even in the Last Supper. What did Jesus eat and drink in the Last Supper? He ate characet from paste made from apples, walnuts, red wine, and cinnamon. The cinnamon was the Romans. Because as the Roman Empire grew, demand for spices such as cinnamon increased. At its zenith, the empire had direct access to the Indian Ocean and received ambassadors from Ceylon at least twice. And they were the first people to use it in their tonic. The meeting of Anthony and Cleopatra, where Mark Antony used an erotic and exotic perfume mixed with cinnamon to seduce Cleopatra.
And it ended up being erotic.
And how cassia came from actually. The Chinese word for cassia is gui, which is a plant that is shaped like a jade instrument. The main reason was because of the person of Vasco da Gama. He came to Calcutta. He came there, but he wanted to find cinnamon, but he found was cassia. So therefore, he didn't like cassia. He started his voyage south again. Then he landed in Sri Lanka, where he tasted Sri Lankan cinnamon and he wrote it back. And also the strange story of discovery of America was by Christopher Columbus. His main motivation for his voyage was to find a supply of cinnamon. That's how he found Sri Lanka. And this is the world's first trade agreement. From America to Asia, you have pineapple, guava, papaya, and chilies. From Asia to America, you have banana, rice, orange, and sugarcane. Travel was used by the Portuguese to transport cinnamon, transport spices. The smaller ships were used by the Indian and Arab traders, while the biggest East Indiaman ship was used by the Dutch. This was a very strong ship, but very slow.
I see.
The
Okay.
main reason is they did not transport only cinnamon; they transported slaves also.
They were doubling up.
And then here, this is what the Dutch, the reason the Dutch arrived was because of our king Rajasingha II and Gerard Halft.
Yes.
King Rajasingha II, he was not popular with the Sri Lankan people. He was a king, but most of the people didn't like him. He wanted protection. So the Dutch commander Gerard Halft, he said he will provide protection for him, and instead of protection, he wanted cinnamon from the Sri Lankan people. But that trade agreement went wrong. As soon as the Dutch provided protection for him, after 7 days, they killed the king. They killed the king and told he died of unforeseen circumstances. In Sri Lanka, the whole of the canal network was built by the Dutch, which allowed the company to transport whale cinnamon from its lands in Panambur, south of Colombo, all the way to Negombo. The entire canal network was done by the Dutch, while the British did the roads and the railway. And even in Sri Lanka, when you go to Colombo, known as Colombo 7, Colombo 7 is known as cinnamon gardens. During those times, cinnamon gardens, there was huge cinnamon estates there. But now, if you go to Colombo 7, there's only a lot of high-class people living there. So now they changed it from cinnamon estate to cinnamon gardens. There is not a single trace of cinnamon.
Yes.
But they call it cinnamon gardens.
Okay. Because of the history.
And also mainly used in aphrodisiac also.
Okay.
The world's most erotic food, pumpkin pie with cinnamon ice cream. So it's with cinnamon cream.
Okay.
And all of these perfumes, the famous 7 perfumes we have here, everything has cinnamon. As you can see here, hypnotic poison, there is cinnamon in the heart. In this, there is cinnamon in the base. Even in this, there is cinnamon in the base. And there is in Coca-Cola also, but we still don't know the real recipe of it, because no one still knows it of the Coca-Cola. But there is a small, because Mr. Myers, the owner of the estate, he has a friend who works. But what he has told was, I cannot say for sure, but I'm not sure.
You suspect there might be some.
Yes.
Okay.
Sri Lankan curry powder, garam masala, rasaghanut, pickling spice, Burberry, Chinese spice powder. Everything contains Sri Lankan cinnamon except Chinese spice powder. It contains cassia cinnamon.
The fake one.
The fake one. Helps in diabetes, cholesterol, as an antibacterial, essential oil from cinnamon bark has proven antimicrobial impact. It's good for the health, But at the same time, too much of cinnamon is also not good for you.
I see.
Yes, sometimes it might lower your blood pressure too much, you might get blackout. Jalapil, cannel, cinnamon street, cinnamon sinner, all the fruits, pumpkin, carrot, apples, oranges, apricots, plums, peach. And even Princess Diana's favorite food was cinnamon poached pears with cinnamon ice cream. And who knows, even in the last dinner on the Titanic, the first class passengers enjoyed cinnamon in their vegetable course.
Oh wow.
And then they sank.
And even in this, every street, every coat of arms has cinnamon in it. Dutch colony of cinnamon, there's an elephant carrying cinnamon sticks. And 2 bales of cinnamon. In this, the Magellan's feet, Hikkaduwa, he has 2 cinnamon sticks. Here, John Pybus led the British embassy to Kandy in 1762 and chose cinnamon for his coat of arms. And Miles Young, the owner, he has a phoenix rising from a bed of cinnamon sticks. And that is how you come to the end of the story of the Queen of Spices, which is cinnamon.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, brother. You are fantastic.
Thank you. Let me tell you a brief history about the estate. Sri Lanka gained independence in February 4th, 1948. Before that, the estate was owned by the British. They wanted to grow grapes and pomegranate. But you can't grow grapes and pomegranate because of the soil and the humidity. So it was on one side, it was a huge fail for the British. But they also, after they came here, they left after they gained independence. Then this estate was closed for 50 years. And then in 1998, another private company, Mirissa Hills, bought this estate. This estate consists about 65 acres. 65 acres without the Mount Cinnamon, the villa on top and the cinnamon museum below. There's only 45 acres of cinnamon on there. The scientific name of cinnamon is Cinnamomum zelanicum. But the word zelanicum was given by the Latin word from Silo. So Cinnamomum zelanicum means cinnamon from Silo. In Sri Lanka, there are 6 varieties of cinnamon. Cinnamomum singarajansi, revoltrum, Kapparukonde dubium, Vijayangambo. All of the 6 varieties, the taste, the smell, the flavor, everything is the same. But the places they grow in Sri Lanka is the only difference. As you can see, the first Cinnamomum singarajansi grows in the Singaraja rainforest climate, where it is rainy, wet throughout the year. Second, revoltrum grows in the western part of the island. Kapparukonde grows best in the southwest corner of the island. All of the cinnamon what are grown in this estate is the third variety, which is Cinnamomum Kapparukonde. Dubium did not survive. Dubium survives in no cooler climate, 600 meters above sea level. Places like Kandy, you find they growing there. Not hot, not cold in a bit, because Kandy is a place where it's not hot, not cold. Ella and Noorelli is too cold for that. Kandy is the best place. Vijayangammu, those two, they grow in very hot places. In north of the country and places like Sigiri and Lion Rock, you find those two growing there. But all of the 6 leaves as one, Ceylon cinnamon. In this how cinnamon tree looks. On the cinnamon leaves, you can make leaf oil. Leaf oil is mainly used for hair oils, perfumes and makeups. But the oil from the bark is mainly used for external purposes and also in our Ayurvedic medicine. Keeps away mosquitoes, insects, and also if you have muscle pain cramps, you can apply and massage. Fun fact, bark oil, mainly the surfers here, they use it. If you are not used to seawater touching our muscles every time, you might get cramps. So therefore you can apply bark oil, mix with water on your muscles and then go surfing. You can have a small smell.
It's very medicinal, eh?
Very medicinal. Smell the stalk.
Pungent.
Yeah, very pungent.
And you can have a small taste.
Okay.
Of the stalk only, not the leaf.
Wow, it's packed full of flavor.
When we were small, our parents used to give it to us to make sure we don't get cavities. In Sri Lanka, the top 3 spice exporters are black pepper, cinnamon and cloves. Yeah, black pepper is the king of spices, cinnamon the queen, cloves is the prince. That's how we call it in Sri Lanka.
Who's the king?
Black pepper.
Why? Because of the price?
Because of the price, correct. And black pepper and also white pepper is more than that because white pepper is very rare.
It's a process, yes?
It's a huge process. Then you have the queen, which is the cinnamon, and then you have the cloves, which is the prince. We scrape off the outer bark. The outer bark is not used at all. Outer bark, what we normally do is, we take all of the outer bark, put it back in the field again and store ready compost. When we export cinnamon, we always export like this. We always export in 21 inches. The 21 inches thing. After it comes here, after we export it, companies in your country cut it into small pieces. If not, they crush it and break it to make cinnamon powder. These two are for 2 different markets. The more bigger is it, the bigger it contains more layers, which is more stronger. We export it to the Mexican market. This is for the European market, because the highest demand for the European market is cinnamon powder. Therefore, it's easy for you to make it into powder. We make it thin. Mexican market, they mainly use it in their chocolate production and mole sauce. 4 months for the Western market, Mexico, Ecuador, Colombia. In middle of the year, May, June, July, August for the Eastern market, Malaysia, Singapore, Russia, Australia. September to December, because of the Christmas and the winter season, highest demand for the European market. Netherlands, UK, Germany, France, Spain. We mainly do it only for the Western market and European market because in the middle of the year, we have seeds and flowers coming in the cinnamon trees. When we have seeds and flowers coming in the cinnamon trees, most of the energy is put to that. Therefore, the bark will not taste.
Oh,
so it's
okay.
useless for us to consume. But there are more bigger estates than us who harvest for all 3 markets. There are bigger estates and there are small estates who harvest only for 1 market, not everything else. Those most of the hotels and villas buy from us when they have barbecue and grills. When you burn, you get a small amount of cinnamon flavor stuck on the meat.
That is insane. Wow.
And also,
very cool.
The smoke keeps away poisonous insects and also mosquitoes.
2 in 1.
2 in 1. In this estate, every single thing is used. There is no waste oil. From the outer bark until the finished product, every single thing is used. You make it into a stick and then tie it with a thread. Use the second layer, he always rubs it with a brass rod. When he rubs it, the heat and the pressure will make the water and the cinnamon oil inside come out. Only if it comes out, it's easy for him to peel the skin piece by piece. The same in Sri Lanka, every cinnamon production is done only by hand, manual methods. There is no machines used. After he removes the inner bark, I will show you why we don't use machines. These are the pieces where we make it into. We put these pieces inside layers to make it thick.
Right, I can see the oil in there.
Correct.
See.
Oh yeah.
It is a hard job, it's more expensive because everything is done manually and there is only 1 layer. That's all. That's everything else is finished.
Why don't you use a machine, you said?
Our bark is very soft, man. It's very soft. If you use machines,
it will spoil, right, and break.
It will start breaking easily. So therefore every single thing is done only by hand.
They don't like cinnamon.
No, it's too strong for them.
See, he's going for the jackfruit.
How can he? It's too big.
No, he's already dismantled it. Look at that.
They eat it in the tree itself.
Yeah.
So it's easy for them.
Wow.
So we've just been invited for our lunch. There's a lovely spread that's been set up. It's cooked fresh, obviously, on the property. Red rice?
Yes, red rice.
Lovely, very healthy.
Dal curry and chicken curry. This is potato tempered, and this is beans, and this Sri Lankan dish called brinjal moju.
And for dessert, guys, we've got some cinnamon ice cream and some cinnamon cookies, and damn, that is good. Wonderful. Never had cinnamon ice cream before, but this is a topper.
We have just arrived at K40 Cafe to have our dinner here in Mirissa, and we arrived in our tuk-tuk.
That'll be 500 rupees, madam. Ayubawan and good evening. I bet you guys didn't know that means greetings in Sri Lankan. In Singanese actually, which is the local language here. Ayubawan to you all. Found this place, K40 Cafe, that we're going to be having dinner at tonight. So they have a bunch of different options like Mexican food, Chinese, Sri Lankan, even Indian food. Italian as well from what I saw. So going to be trying a couple of each items tonight. Eat our heart out.
This is what it looks like on the inside. It's quite quaint and cute. So for our food, we're doing the tacos to begin with, the prawn tacos. That's one of their best sellers. And when we saw their Google reviews, these tacos looked fantastic. So we have to try those.
Noreen, you want to have a shot at describing these tacos?
Love the drizzle of the sesame seeds at the top, the red cabbage, the carrots. Look at those succulent prawns, and then those French fries, hand cut, hand fried. Stunning. Okay, we're in Sri Lanka, so we chose something from the Sri Lankan menu. We're doing the coconut prawn curry with yellow rice. Arms decided to do a salad bowl, a double fitness, so you get to choose 2 options of protein.
So that is called a double fitness health bowl, and I went with the chicken and prawns option. I can see some cabbage there, some carrots, some lettuce, some cucumbers, some tomato, packed full of goodness, as well as some chickpeas in the back there. So if you're a gym goer and you need some protein, I definitely recommend this.
When's the last time you had chickpeas? I know you love them. And then, what else do we have? Oh yes, I'm doing the grilled tuna slice. Can't be by the coast and not eat seafood. So that's the tuna right there, and you can choose how you'd like it done, so medium or medium rare. It comes with mashed potatoes and fresh vegetables.
And a cat sneaking up.
So there we are for our drinks. I did the tropical breakfast, which is a juice that comes with passion fruit, banana, mango and orange juice. I'm just doing the mango passion. Yeah, that's what we went for.
Morning, young lady. Hello, brother.
Hello.
Is this mango juice?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. What is your name?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. Morning, guys. As you can see, I sound like a frog today. Rabbit, 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 rabbit. Probably a bullfrog. Anyway, the joys of traveling. We're just making our short hike up to the other property here in Mirissa Hills. Gotta be strong. The show must go on. Going to have breakfast this morning. I think they have a Sri Lankan option for us. Rabbit, rabbit.
Good morning. We've risen again in the lovely hills here of Mirissa. We're having our breakfast, starting out with some fruit and anticipating our Sri Lankan breakfast. It's going to be lovely. It's going to have some string hoppers, a fish curry that we ordered last night, and some coconut sambal. That monkey has a slice of pizza. I wonder where you got that from.
Pizza delivers everywhere nowadays.
So we've just had a really beautiful day here at Mirissa Hills. The place has a really nice energy. It has an old world charm that you can feel when you walk around the property. The meals are cooked fresh and prepared here on site. So we're currently sitting here in the lounge, waiting for our dinner to be served. There's a gorgeous atmosphere here this evening. We've just had our dinner served to us. We're starting out with some pumpkin soup, and we're also having some homemade bread with some butter.
So guys, this evening I went with the battered fish. Excuse me for sounding like a frog, but that's what I sound like today. So some battered fish with some tartar sauce and a green salad on the side. The pinch of lime. And you, Noreen?
I've got the butterfly prawns and served with some vegetables.
Are you gonna give me a prawn?
Yes. And right there behind us is a view of the Negombo Bay. And for the best part of any meal, for me at least, is dessert. And for that we have a mango crumble served with, wait for this, homemade cinnamon ice cream. This is probably one of the best cinnamon ice creams I've had, purely because the cinnamon is probably cultivated here and it's pure Sri Lankan cinnamon, not the fake one that you learned about earlier today. Our journey began in the quiet tea fields where we were warmly welcomed by Mr. Herman and his passionate team. Among rows of green leaves, we learned how tea is grown and discovered a story of resilience and a lifetime devoted to Sri Lanka's tea heritage. We continued on to the tea library in Hikkaduwa, where signature blends were poured and lunch was served beside the endless blue ocean. We tasted more than tea. We tasted tradition, land and legacy. Begin your journey of flavour, heritage and quiet luxury from leaf to cup with Herman Tea Sri Lanka.
This plantation belonged to my grandfather. It's about 150 or 160 years before. It was 2,200 acres in extent. And it was not a tea plantation, it was rubber and coconut. It was I who converted it to a tea plantation. However, my grandfather lost 1,000 acres due to an irreverent adventure on his part because he was a gambler. And he lost 1,000 acres on the turn of a card. Right? That's another story by itself. However, so that 1,000 acres, he had to pay the money. He didn't have the money to pay for it, so he gave the equivalent in land, right?
Okay.
That's the 1,000 acres. And 1,000 acres was taken over by the state when the state nationalized the plantations. And so we are left with approximately 220 acres. I have bought little bits and pieces of our old plantation, which was then when people offered it for sale, right? And well, today we are having 200 acres. It is on these 200 acres that we grow all kinds of teas, including the in my opinion, what I think is the world's most precious tea. The only tea in the world that's completely untouched by hand, which is virgin white tea, which it's grown here. All teas that I will take you to the tea room, all teas that you get there are grown and manufactured and grown here, except the green tea. Green tea, we don't have a facility of making it here because, number one, primarily, green tea grown at low elevations is not as good as green tea grown higher up.
Okay.
You know, best green tea, of course, comes from Japan, in the colder parts of Japan.
So we have come to Mr. Herman Gunaratne's private estate, Hanumudi estate, right? You have been on your YouTube. I've seen you, I think.
Really?
Right.
That's lovely.
Yeah. Anyway.
First person.
You make it sound so wonderful.
You're on Mr. Herman Gunaratne's property, a low country tea estate. When I say low country tea estate, in Sri Lanka, I think you all would have gone up country and seen up country tea estates, haven't you? According to the elevation from the sea level, we categorize the tea estates in Sri Lanka according to low country, mid country, up country. From the sea up to sea level up to 600 meters, we say low country tea estates. That's where we are.
Okay.
The mid country estates for the Kandy area falls to mid country, Kandy to Sri Lanka. Up country is Al-Noor area. That is up country tea estates, right? That's why you get the beautiful tea estates and a nice climate, cooler climate. The difference is in the cup of tea. The low country teas are very strong. Up country teas are much lighter, more quality in that due to the soils and the cooler climate. And you get some nice winds up there, which dries the leaf naturally. Whereas here we have to do it artificially because we get a lot of rain here and it's very hot also. So of course there are we have an advantage because low quantities, there are markets for low quantities like the Middle Eastern countries and the Asian countries like low quantities, the strong teas. Up country teas are preferred by the European countries and Vietnam. Now low country and mid country, especially up to Kandy, we grow our spices, pepper, cinnamon, and cloves and all. We can grow on tea estates. These are tea plants. Now these are called clonal tea. Started coffee plantations in Sri Lanka. They brought Indian labor and started coffee. So they were going on for about 30-35 years when there was a leaf disease on the coffee plantation. They could control that. So in the meantime, there was another Englishman who had brought some tea seeds from India, from Assam, and he was trying that out and they found that it was successful. So that was in 1870s. So then they uprooted all the coffee and started planting tea. That's how tea came into being in Sri Lanka. So since then, 150 years, we have been having tea in Sri Lanka, right? I told you you can plant when they're about 10 months old, the tea plants. So this have been planted last December. Now generally we plant, this is a plantation crop and we plant with the rains. We get two monsoons in Sri Lanka, southeast and northeast. The southeast is in July, August and northeast is in December, January. So this we had planted last December, so this is about one year old. What I want to tell you is that you can see the way we have planted is on contour, right? Along the contour. That is for it to so that it's easy for the pluckers to go along the contour. And all what we need to make the tea is this, right? This is what we need to make tea. Some people are under the impression that there are different bushes to make black tea, green tea, white tea and all. But all that is made from this. The difference is in the way that you manufacture, right? So, and Sri Lanka, Kenya, India, we are famous for black tea. Japan is famous for green tea. And China or Taiwan for oolong teas.
Yeah.
Oolong teas, right? So I'll tell you how this is made. Now what I want to say is, the clonal tea, after planting in two years you can start harvesting, right, the clonal tea. And it was found that the economic lifespan is about 55 years. That is, after 55, however much you fertilize, it won't give the returns. So we say economic lifespan is 55 years, but it won't be giving this leaf for 55 years right through, because by the third year, now this is the third year field, you can see it's tall. Sometimes the pluckers can't pluck, it's too tall for them to pluck, as well as it doesn't give sufficient, doesn't throw out sufficient buds, because it has got into the, we call it the reproductive phase, because a bush has got the vegetative phase and then the reproductive phase. 75% of our workforce has to be female workers. They are very quick at it and they have got tender fingers, whereas the men are rough, if you employ them, they ruin the bushes. This and what is ready, as I said, when we come back, we leave the small ones like this, because we are coming back in 7 days. They pluck only the big ones which are ready, right? So that is why this is the raw material, so that's why our raw material is good, because we are doing a selective plucking. Whereas you can use machines, but you'll be cutting everything then. So we are harvesting now. These are the shade trees I was talking of, right? We don't do shade. And this is where we have, after lopping, how it looks like. It goes back, right? It's going back. We dry this in the sun, and we call it silver needles. We dry this in the sun. Silver needles, because it's more like a green tea. In your country, they call it white tea.
Yeah.
Yes.
White tea, right? So this is expensive, right? And we can, all what I say you can taste when you go down to the tea tasting, right? We make a tea called sapphire oolong here, right? Only we are making it. It's a tea between a black and a green tea, black tea and a green tea, which is very mild. It's not like not a green tea, not a black tea.
Okay.
So that's what you will be getting when you have a piece of cake. We are having a piece of cake now with a cup of tea at the owner's bungalow. The story is this. Now we get this, again we get some pluckers to pluck only this bud with a pair of scissors into a bowl, with a pair of scissors, not touching it. And they have to wear a mask and gloves. Why? Because we don't want it to be contaminated with the smell. Now when you speak, your smell and your sweat, your missing will get onto this now. We don't want that to happen. And your sweat, when you are touching your sweat, we don't want that to happen. It is not contaminated at all, 100% pure. That is what you mean by, that's why we are cutting it. And we dry it in a dark room for about a week. Not taken to the factory, not in because we don't want the sunlight to fall onto it. So then we dry it and it turns out to be silver color. That's why it's a virgin white tea. And this has got 10.11% antioxidants, right? We got it tested in a lab in Europe. About 10.11% antioxidants, which is very good for cancer patients, for heart patients, and good for the skin. You won't get wrinkles. You get old very soon.
Exactly. I need that.
All you young ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
must have it from today itself.
Yes.
I missed the bus, unfortunately.
No, but you still look very young.
Maybe, but I'm 80 years old.
Really? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, wow, we cannot tell.
Yeah. So that's the thing.
I would never tell.
No.
Yes. I heard it's 50% off today.
Right, thank you. Anyway, so that's, I have missed the bus, so no point in my having now. So you all start taking today. You can taste all this when we go down there, right? Thank you for listening.
And the fifth one is board secret agent, that one.
Good afternoon, everybody. So we've just had a really nice tour of the tea plantation, and we're now at the tea library here in Hikkaduwa. So guys, welcome to the tea library here in Hikkaduwa. We are with the owner of the tea plantation, Herman, and he's just taking us through some of the teas that they produce. Wherever in Hikkaduwa, this is a good stop to make. They have some fantastic teas that you can taste before you purchase, and the two specialized variants that they have is the Sapphire Oolong tea, which is a creation of their own, as well as this one here, which is the virgin white tea. Extremely high in antioxidants and definitely worth the try. So come along and check out this place. Join us today here for lunch. We're going to meet the manager shortly, and he's going to take us through the property and what it is that they do here.
Hi, I'm Ashan. I'm the manager of the tea library in Hikkaduwa. So we have a small, wonderful place with 3 unique bedrooms. All are renamed under the Sri Lanka's first plantation. So let me take you to tour. So in this place, this is one of the Sri Lanka's very best tea saloon in the country. Here, our only brand is Herman brand, which has one of the best teas in the world. Let me take you to a small tour. So the first one, we have starting from virgin white tea. I'll give you a brief info. Starting from virgin white tea, untouched, and this is expensive like silver. So we have Sapphire Oolong, quality 1, quality 2, and we have variety of black teas over here with different fragrance, different strength and different flavors. And besides we have morning tea, afternoon tea, and we have different flavors of green tea. Fit tea, it's some sort of a shape up tea.
Right, okay.
And we have...
So healthy.
Yeah, healthy teas. We have Sepalika tea, which is like a Sri Lankan authentic flavored tea. And besides we have masala tea, which is called a yoga tea. And we have ginger tea, we have Suicide Club, this is a special one.
Okay.
Because this has brandy mixture. And we have Earl Grey, it's an international selection from our own plantation. So this is a small idea of the teas that we have. Besides, the uniqueness of our place, tea library, is tea by the sea, because just we are 5 meters from the sea. So if you love different varieties of teas, yes, you are welcome here. And we have a nice restaurant over there, which is unique, and we have 3 rooms over there, which is identical to each other with unique facilities. So yes. This tea is renamed as the Suicide Club because of a specific reason, and this tea has a brand mixture because of a specific reason. And we have a book written. The story is inside this book. So this is a combination. So here, actually, Hikkaduwa plantation was previously owned by Mr. Herman's grandfather. He was a heavy drinker and he was a gambler. He lost his fortune because of his bad behavior. During the deed process, because Mr. Herman had a chance to purchase this property, but he did not know it was his grandfather's property. During the deed process, he knew this was his grandfather's. So it was a
So you only
luck
found
by
out
chance.
later. Oh my God! Wow.
It's after a generation. So because of that, as a memory, Mr. Herman has made these 2 combinations. His story is inside here.
Okay.
And he has tried to give a blend for this tea. This is a unique tea that we have. As like, it's a memory. So this is yogi tea. This is our masala tea that we have. The specialty is this. This is a mixture of Sri Lankan ingredients and cinnamon. The story behind this is called yogi tea is tea has a healing power. So if you have a heavy head, or if you have a very stressful mind, if you have cough and fever, this tea has a capability, the risk
reducing it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because to be honest, if I'm having cough and fever, I drink this.
It's really nice. It's quaint. I like it.
It's quaint, and you must look at it from the architectural perspective. Out of 9 birches of land, look at what the architect has been able to create. Basically, it's 3 rooms plus all the other tasting rooms and 2 staff rooms. Quite substantial staff rooms. Attached bathrooms.
Just with that little space, eh?
With that little space.
Hey guys, welcome to Colombo. I cannot believe our 14-day trip of Sri Lanka has come to an end. Wah. Very sad. Anyway, we've managed to tick off many things on our bucket list. Obviously, visiting Sri Lanka for me personally, riding a tuk-tuk across the country has been fantastic. Everyone has been so friendly, accommodating, helpful. The food has tantalized our taste buds. It's been wonderful. We've had a great time. Can't believe how diverse this place is, from the forests to the jungles to the beaches. Amazing place. Do not hesitate if you want to come to Sri Lanka. Book your tickets now, because people are going to be coming in heaps and droves once they find out about this place, guys. Mark my words. Anyway, more about the property that we're staying at. It's called Hailsham Bungalow. It's a family-owned business. We met the owner earlier. He's going to introduce the place and show you more, talk to you more about it and tell you why he opened it, etc. But we're staying here before we head out back to Bali. It feels like a home away from home, literally like staying at a relative's place. We've been so comfortable here, drank lots of tea, ate some amazing home-cooked meals. The helper here, Shiva, has been so accommodating for us. So yeah, very sad to leave, but let me hand over to my lovely wife so she can articulate our thoughts a little bit better.
So aside from being stunning, the property is a really fitting place to start your journey, because it kind of inspires you to want to see more of the country, but it's also a great place to end your journey, which is, in our case, what we're doing. We've spent a good couple of days reflecting, expressing our gratitude, and also just thinking back to our wonderful time that we've had here in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka has always been a bucket list destination for us. It started out with the love of cricket, but it's obviously grown into so many different directions. We've had a fantastic opportunity to experience the country in slow motion via our tuk-tuk window. We've also met some incredible people, drank lots of cups of tea, lots of king coconuts. We've also seen some amazing, diverse landscapes. We have been extremely grateful to explore, to experience, and to savor every moment of this wonderful journey.
So guys, this is the upstairs area, communal area. They have a wonderful place to sit. They also have 2 rooms there with some areas to sit outside. Very wonderfully and beautifully decorated. And then this is the dining table that everyone convenes at for breakfast, lunch and dinner. And fun fact, everyone, the last supper was once hosted here. That was last night's supper, by the way. So guys, this is our beautiful room. Check out that bed. It's literally like sleeping on a cloud. Then you have an area here to store your stuff, set it down nicely, store your clothing, television, AC over there, bag rack, comfortable couch. Then they have a seating area over there, and the next room has one for themselves as well. That is the pool and the beautiful garden. We're based on the ground floor. They also have a couple of rooms upstairs, and then lastly, this is the bathroom. And that is what it looks like. What a beautiful home away from home. We feel so relaxed. People are wonderful, friendly. Food is great. Ticked all our boxes. Not too expensive. You guys can check them out on booking.com or on Agoda. They have wonderful reviews even on Google Maps. 4.9 out of 5. I mean, how do you achieve that? Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go have another cup of tea. See you later. Hello guys, what's happening? Just hanging out here by the pool. Last day in Sri Lanka, very sad. Anyway, tomorrow we have to drop off our trusty tuk-tuk, Ranatunga. Then we're heading to the airport. Oh, I'm not looking forward to it, dreading it. Hello Kitu. What are you busy sniffing there, boy? He's hot on someone's trail. Who are you smelling there, boy? That is hilarious.
The name Hailsham was coined after my university.
the halls of residence which I lived was named in honor of Lord Helsham. When I came to Colombo, my father bought this property and I wanted to live in part of it, and in the other part I wanted to convert it to a villa, I would say a bungalow, where people from overseas had a home and away from home experience. And we have 4 rooms, 2 large rooms which can accommodate 5 people comfortably. The other 2 rooms can accommodate 3 to 4 people. Comfortably 15 packs can be accommodated. If the guests wish to, they can cook on their own. There's a fully fledged kitchen, or it is catered. I have left no stone unturned to give all the necessary comforts to the guests. Most of the people who have come, which is very rewarding for me, have given remarkable reviews of the food, staff and the accommodation. So I think in that respect all my efforts have paid off. In numerous occasions the premises was used for many photo shoots of multinationals. Then 2 films which is showing Mr. and Mrs. has been shot in this bungalow. Many teledramas. So I think within the span of about 7 years in operation, taking into consideration the economic crisis which Sri Lanka faced and the COVID pandemic, we have made significant progress. My message to the rest of the world, if they visit Sri Lanka, and if they are going to the cultural triangle of the south of Sri Lanka or to Kandy, Helsham Bungalow is situated in the middle of a hub which connects the 3 highways. People who have gone all over the country and intend to recuperate before they fly off, because it's 45 minutes from here to the airport, or tourists coming from abroad wants to rest for one day or tour the city of Colombo, I think the location is ideal for that type of situation. And also for authors and bird lovers, because I'm situated midst of a bird sanctuary. I was told that by a keen bird watcher, he has quietly analyzed the number of birds which come for a day is over 50 birds in various varieties. So I offer this to the world. I'm deeply conscious of the fact that understate and overdeliver and give them a wonderful, if they're coming to Sri Lanka, a wonderful start. If they're going to Sri Lanka, a wonderful memory. This is which I would call a family room, which has 2 king-size beds or queen-size beds. We have 3 to 4 people can stay without a problem. And this is what is called a sofa bed, which another person could stay or sleep over. We have another folding bed which can be accommodated here. That means I presume 5 people could sleep without an issue, especially if it's a family. And if there is little kids, they can walk across the garden to the swimming pool. And there's outdoor sitting room, outdoor veranda, which can be converted to a sitting room. It is air conditioned. It has a large cupboard which can accommodate 5 people's clothing, and further the bags and other things could be kept here. Intend to have a giant television with Netflix and so on, because the upstairs room does have it. Yeah, this is called the Lord Denning room. I have named it in honor of Lord Denning.
Yeah guys, so thanks for watching. See you guys in a different time zone, a different place. more fun, more energy, more power into 2026. And also guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. It's called Riding with the Rana. So all of our information about our travels are there. So thanks for watching guys. Thanks for your support. Peace and love from Noreen and Arms.